Hello adventurers! Today, we're going to look at something a little different. As you can see, the computer is off for the moment. Seems like these videos aren't quite as interesting. Maybe it's because a lot of you already know what these things do, but I think it's kind of good to have like an overview of a lot of the things that are essential in modern retro computing. So today we're going to look at VICE. That is the Commodore emulator that you can use for most platforms. Not entirely sure. I personally have IBM computers or clones or what have you, Windows machines, I guess, and so that's what I use is the VICE for Windows. I do believe there's VICE for Apple. I think there might be VICE for Android. I know that it was saying somewhere that there was no more support, but I'm not really sure too much about that. I've never tried it on my phone, so I don't know. But I do know that this is a great thing for anybody who wants to do any modern retro computing. It's a great way to have an interface between the internet, which holds everything, right? Everything. And your 8-bit computer, whether it be, in this case, whether it be any of the Commodore machines, whether it be a PET, Commodore 64, 16, plus 4, what have you, and a VIC-20. So, I think the best thing to do, we'll just fire it up here. So I already have mine set up to open as a VIC-20. Sorry, I'm just gonna, there we go. Oh no, that's not it. Oh yeah, that is. Huh. There we go. So, you can run it full screen, but then for some reason it doesn't keep the proper perspective. So right now I've got it started as a VIC-20 with 3K expansion. Oh yes, because I'm kind of working on something with 3K expansion. So the way you work this, you can just double-click your computer, whether it's the x64, xVic, xPET, and you'll probably have some default settings, but there's lots of drop-down menus here that you can change things. So you can attach things like cartridges, disk images, cassette images, cartridge again, and we'll go into the snapshot. Then there's lots of options for the display, for using a joystick, because of course I don't have a joystick on my laptop if I want to try and play something. Lots of different things, true drive emulation, which actually is kind of cool. They've got little samples of the disk drive whirring and clicking and all that kind of stuff. Video standard, so that I can actually play VicTragic's Pitfall on here. I can't play it on here, but at least I can do that. I do think that this is an older version. I can't remember. This is, where This is 2.4. I'm pretty sure there's a new one, 3 point something at the moment. And it has a lot of newer features as well. It actually has support for the VFLI modified VIC, which is kind of crazy to me. I know there's lots of different things. In the settings, you can change your amount of RAM that you want, or you can change your peripherals. So if you want to have like disk drives, like most of us never had 4 disk drives, but with an emulated one, because they don't cost anything, you can have 4 drives if you want. Lots of different settings for RAM and everything. So I'm not sure here. I'll put something in just to show. Okay, so disk. Well, it looks like that's what I'm working on at the moment. Go into oh, I know. What's this? I'm just looking for something that I'm probably not going to do a video on. Some new stuff. I know. This is we'll change the RAM to just no expansion. And then there's a couple of shortcuts like Alt Shift Alt R, I think it is. Resets it. So now let's just load up the oh yes, I have the joystick on, which unfortunately on my laptop kills some of the keys. So let's just see what's on here. This is Mike Kircher's games disc. I haven't actually played. Hey, that's kind of cool, Dino Eggs. I think, if that's what I think it is. Let's just load up Killer Comet. I mean, not everybody. He actually has a really cool loader and stuff, but I'm not going to go into that right now. So, and it's instantaneous because you don't have to wait for anything. You can set it up so that you have extremely authentic experience if you so desire. So Killer Comet, most of you, I'm sure, if you've ever had a VIC, you probably typed this in, had lots of syntax errors, and tried to get it to work. But yeah, so Killer Comet. Hit any key. Oh, here we go. Oh, and I missed. Oh. So I guess I should wait for the next pass, eh? So I can get it. Did I time it right? Oh, boom. Oh, I think I went too soon. Yep. Oh, lucky me. Took out a corner. There's a lot of blocks to take out of this. So how many passes does it make before it hits you? Oh, daydreaming. Oh no, I missed again. Oh. No, I don't think I can shoot again until that one's finished moving up the screen. Gonna need some precision here. Oh yes, takes it out. Wonder if I can get 2 shots in one pass. Now that it's a lot lower. Oh, that one didn't work at all. Oh no, it's like a strike in bowling, or a split, I mean. Oh, I took out 2. Excellent. I wonder what, I can't remember what happens if you actually destroy the comet. Oh, yes! Okay, so anyway, I don't want to go into too much detail, and I don't want it to be too long, because like I say, people don't, it doesn't seem to be as interesting as some of the games. So, VICE is just an integral part of today's retro computing, at least for Commodore users. I don't know. I'm sure that there's some kind of emulator out there for other users who use, say, the Spectrum or Atari computers, or even Amiga, because I know this doesn't emulate the Amigas either. Yeah, I don't know. It's a great program. They're still updating it all the time, so it's getting more precise and adding any new features that come along. Like I know Jim Brain has had some cartridges that have some other um, interesting uses, and I'm pretty sure that they've got emulation for those. Yeah, an awesome program for Windows and Apple machines, so you can play your VIC-20 and Commodore 64 games on without actually having to turn on your old computers. Incredible program. Check it out.